What advice do you give to younger guys in the league about coming off the bench and being successful off the bench?
I feel like just being a star in your role. I feel like what me and you talked about earlier in about the effort. I feel like as a backup point guard, my job is to come in and create energy if we need it, but give it anyways. But if we're losing, I feel like as a bench unit, your job is to bring us back. That's what a team is for. And if the starters have a lead, just don't fuck it up. Go out there and just do what you do. But like the effort thing is big for me. Just give 110%. That sounds super cliche and super middle school, and the effort thing is really big.
You just lead by example so well, where you're not a guy, like you're not a screamer. You'll talk,
sometimes.
But in general, you're the guy that basically just comes in flying around, and it's sort of like everyone needs to match that. You don't. Yeah. And so when you're looking at your own sort of journey, is that a thing where you had to basically like understand for yourself, I can just control what I control, which is myself and my own energy, or how did you get to the process where that basically became your sort of like way to operate?
I genuinely believe that playing hard is a skill, because if it wasn't, everyone would do it. And, when I came in and like, I'm trying to tell you about this guy, Chris Babcock, he's like, you need to stand out. Nobody picks up full court, and you need to make that your calling card. And so we got in the gym 3 times a day, got in elite shape. And he's like, you're going to pick everyone up full court, and that's what you're going to hang your hat on. And it's something that I've created an identity about. And if you play really hard and make life hell for the other team, I mean, the other stuff like the offense, that shit will fall into place. But if you're going and playing to exhaustion every time you're out there, like I said, it gives you a chance to make a roster and to get more minutes. I mean, I feel like I've made a 10-year NBA career on, just outplaying people. I mean, you have to have skill, obviously, but just making life really difficult on both ends.
And when you look at the Stephs and the guys who also have this outwardly talent, they also have
Steph's in elite shape. Like Tony Parker, my rookie year, I thought I was in good shape, and he ran me off an action called floppy. And I was like, that might be the fastest human being alive. He was going this way. I couldn't breathe. And it's stuff like that where it's like, I have to do this constantly. What I said, making life hell for people on both ends. Like, people don't want to play against something like that. And so that's why I try to just hang my hat on it.
Drew was talking about guarding Steph, and I'm sure you've had your own experiences with this, but he was basically just like the thing that he realized day one. He obviously grew up a fan and he thought he knew basically about the crazy shot making and everything. I guess you kind of have to see it sometimes to believe it, but also he was basically just like, it is hell just chasing this dude around. Like, everything else aside, even if he misses, like you're gonna be gassed.
Well, I mean, his shot making ability is one of one, but the reason he's able to get open is because he doesn't get tired. And like I said, like, I've guarded him, and you're chasing him off one action. He throws it to Draymond. And I mean, you got a guy like Draymond who's just really smart and knows how to give him the ball. I mean, you're just chasing him off 3 actions. And unless you're in as good a shape as he is, you're going to wear down at some point. And I mean, that's a testament to knowing what you got to do to be great.
Outside of people we've already talked about, do you have a group of teammates, let's say teammates, not guys in the league, teammates who you feel like played the hardest? That you were like, everything else aside, everyone's skilled, everyone's talented, you're in the NBA, just balls to the wall. Like, these were the guys who I'm like, I need to level up to them.
Watching?
Yep.
It's tough. I mean, I watched guys because I just like the way they play. I loved watching like Rondo and stuff like that, and other point guards. I never really looked at someone and was like, man, that dude is playing incredibly hard. And I just wasn't focused on that. But once I got to the league, like obviously I've changed my perspective a little bit. And there's a guy in our team who doesn't get enough credit, Ben Shepherd. Yeah.
Shooter.
I mean, he plays like that. So, I mean, obviously the kid can really shoot, but he plays incredibly hard. So, it's been easy to kind of mentor him a little bit.